Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we are going to talk about a pivotal moment in the history of World War II that changed the course of the conflict in Africa. We'll be diving into the Battle of Tobruk, a fierce and prolonged battle that lasted for months and became a turning point in the war. The story of this battle is not only important, but also incredibly interesting, full of heroic acts, strategic decisions, and dramatic events. You'll learn about the context of the battle, the major players involved, and the impact it had on the overall war effort. So, stick around until the end to discover how the Battle of Tobruk changed the face of World War II in Africa. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment to let us know your thoughts. Have you ever heard of the Battle of Tobruk? It's not as well known as other battles of World War II, but it played a crucial role in the war in Africa. In fact, many historians believe that the outcome of the war in Africa was decided by the events that took place at Tobruk. So, what exactly happened at Tobruk and why was it so important? Well, let's start with some background information. In 1940, Italy declared war on Britain and France, both of whom had colonies in Africa. The Italians invaded Egypt and were quickly defeated by the British, who pushed them back into Libya. However, the British were not able to capitalize on their victory and instead focused on defending their own territory. Meanwhile, Germany was looking to expand its influence in Africa and sent a force under the command of General Erwin Rommel to help the Italians. Rommel quickly took control of most of Libya and began pushing the British back. The British were in a difficult position. They needed to hold on to their territory in Egypt, but they also needed to prevent the Germans from advancing any further. In order to do this, they decided to hold a defensive line at Tobruk, a port city in Libya. The Battle of Tobruk began in April 1941, when the Germans and Italians launched a major assault on the city. The British, led by General Leslie Morshead, were outnumbered and outgunned, but they were determined to hold their ground. The battle lasted for over 240 days, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. The Germans and Italians tried everything they could think of to break through the British defenses, including aerial bombardment and tank attacks. But the British held on, thanks in part to their superior use of artillery and their ability to resupply the city by sea. The Battle of Tobruk was a turning point in the war in Africa. The British victory at Tobruk showed that the Germans could be beaten and gave the Allies a boost in morale. It also forced Rommel to re-evaluate his strategy and delayed the German advance into Egypt. But the battle was not without cost. Over 14,000 Allied soldiers were killed or wounded, and many more were taken prisoner. The city of Tobruk was left in ruins, and the civilians who had been trapped there for months were finally able to leave. In conclusion, the Battle of Tobruk was a pivotal moment in World War II. While it may not be as well known as other battles, it played a crucial role in the war in Africa and helped to shape the course of the conflict.